Hello and welcome to Live from the Cummer. I'm Stephen Amburn, one of the music therapists from First Coast Music Therapy, LLC, and we are so happy to partner with Connecting Through Music and the Cummer Museum of Art and Gardens to make this series possible. In this two-part episode, we'll join Miss Madison and Miss Danielle as they explore two gigantic pieces of art that are made with animals. We'll even talk about insects that fly and the life cycle of butterflies. Enjoy!
This artwork here is another big circle. It's not as big as the other one, so if I stand next to it, I'll show you the size. So, not as big as the fly one, but it's still pretty big. Bigger than me at least. Now, it's another artwork that isn't made out of anything that you think art could be made out of. Not paint, not clay, not flies, but something else. Something a bit more colorful, and something with wings. Can you guys guess what this might be made of? Let's find out. I'll bring you guys even closer. Look at all of these pretty colors. They're very light, and there's so many of them. They make a wonderful pattern that comes out right from the center. Any guesses now? If anybody guessed butterfly, you got that right. This artwork is made out of hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of butterflies. And it's not their butterfly bodies, it's just their butterfly wings. And if you look very close at the patterns, we'll see dots and lines and wrinkles, and they're all pasted onto this like a glue. Now, if we back up again, we'll see that they actually kind of look like a window of stained glass, kind of what you might see in really old buildings. So great job, everyone. So when we start singing again and playing the guitar and dancing in our seats, think about the life cycle of a butterfly. And a cycle is kind of like a circle too.
Raise eggs on a tiny leaf. So can you hold out your hand like it's a leaf? And look at all the tiny little eggs. Oh my goodness, so tiny. And those eggs hatch and turn into little caterpillars. Can I see your caterpillar fingers? Caterpillar, that's right. And then our caterpillar forms a chrysalis. And it hangs from a leaf. So you see chrysalis and it kind of hangs off the leaf like this. And it makes kind of like a J shape. So we have our chrysalis. So can you form your chrysalises? So give yourselves a big hug. So the caterpillar forms a chrysalis, and when it's done changing, the chrysalis busts open, and then we have a butterfly. So there are 4 stages in the life cycle of a butterfly. And there is a very special word we use to call all of these different changes. It's a really big word. Are you ready for it? It's called metamorphosis. Whoa, that is a giant word. Metamorphosis. So what's our big word used to describe the life cycle and all the different changes? It's called metamorphosis. All right, are you ready for our song? Butterfly egg, caterpillar chrysalis. Butterfly egg, caterpillar chrysalis. Flutter and fly in the sky. That's the life cycle of a butterfly. Right? Because we have our butterfly egg, caterpillar chrysalis. Butterfly egg, caterpillar chrysalis. Flutter and fly in the sky. That's the life cycle of a butterfly. Changes round like this. It's called metamorphosis. Right. The butterfly lays her tiny eggs on a leaf. They're so so tiny it's hard to see. The eggs hatch into a caterpillar. Then the caterpillar eats leaves and gets bigger and bigger. The caterpillar hangs in the shape of a J. A chrysalis is formed and the caterpillars change. When its changes are all done, a beautiful butterfly it has become. Alright, butterfly egg, caterpillar chrysalis, butterfly egg, caterpillar chrysalis, flutter and fly in the sky. That's the life cycle of a butterfly. Alright, we see your butterfly egg, caterpillar chrysalis, butterfly egg, caterpillar chrysalis, flutter and fly in the sky. That's the life cycle of a butterfly. Ooh, nice job, everyone. So I have a question. Here's our question. We talked about it earlier. What's the really big word we use to talk about all these different things? Do you remember what it was? Begins with an M. Metamorphosis. Oh my goodness. Great job, everybody. So, when you're out in your backyard or you're at the beach or the park or someplace and you see something on the ground and it looks pretty, what are some other things we could use to make art besides flies and butterfly wings? Maybe if you saw some pretty seashells, you could make art out of your seashells. Or if you see some pretty leaves on the ground, you can make art out of leaves or flower petals. Ooh, I bet that'd be pretty. Yeah, so think about it. Think about some things you might use to make art that are just lying around. Who knew that you could make art out of anything like that? That's so cool.
Loved seeing everyone dance and sing with Miss Madison. So the last thing I just wanted to tell you guys is to remind you that we do have beautiful gardens that are open to all of you. And when you go out into the gardens, some of the ways we can explore is through our 5 senses. We can explore using our eyes when we look and see the gardens. We can explore with our ears when we listen to what's out in nature. We can even explore with our nose when we smell the flowers and the river and the trees. And then we can't eat anything and explore with our tongue through taste, not like a squirrel or a bird, but we can imagine what birds eat and what squirrels eat. And what's the last sense? Touch. You can go out into the gardens and you can feel the grass, you can feel the leaves, and just have a good time out on the sunny lawn of our gardens. So when you come, feel free to explore with your senses. Now, this is me signing off, but Miss Madison has one more song for you.
Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for playing today. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us from the Cummer Museum. We hope you have a great day. All right, we'll see you next Tuesday where we're going to explore some new art.